this time on the Robbie and Dad Show, we're at Rosie-Lanoi for high tea. In this video, we're going to be exploring different kinds of English tea services, different kinds of tea, and we'll be mukbang reviewing Rosie-Lanoi's tea service. And stay tuned to the end. We're going to be interviewing the owners of Rosie-Lanoi and asking them why the tea is so good.
Okay, Robbie, so we have to choose our teas now.
So we have a selection of black tea, green tea, and decaffeinated tea. From the black teas from India, we have 7 choices. We have 7 choices in total. From India, we have Darjeeling, Earl Grey Classic, Assam, and Chai. From Sri Lanka, we have Ceylon and Earl Grey Cream. And from Colombia, it's Kombu Bitako, which is close to English breakfast in terms of flavor. Green tea, we have the Kukicha from Japan, which is more earthy. Or we have the Jasmine from China, which is more floral. And decaffeinated, we have the white tea from China, which is a Name. We have from South Africa, the Earl Grey Rooibos and the Rooibos Red Moon. And we have from Egypt, the mint.
Okay, Robbie, which one do you want? Chai. Can you describe the Darjeeling? What would that be like?
So this one is a fall harvest. It's an autumn siyuk. So it's more, I would call it like a champagne, black tea champagne. So it's like more well-rounded, but it's not overpowering.
I'm gonna try the Darjeeling.
It's a very good one.
Yeah, I've never tried it, so I'm gonna try the Darjeeling. Usually I go for Earl Grey, but today I'll go for Darjeeling.
You will.
Perfect.
You will like it.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
So, Robbie, here's the map of the world that represents some places where the teas come from. There's a couple places missing. There isn't Egypt, where the mint comes from, and then there's some that we didn't even mention. And of course, my favorite has always been in my childhood. My mom being from your grandmother being from Paraguay, is yerba mate. Right, yerba mate has its own tradition altogether, and it's got a different way of drinking altogether. You drink it in a gourd with a metal straw and a strainer at the end of it, right? And you'll notice that a lot of the teas that you and I like either come from China or India.
Yeah.
Right, and so there's a lot of different kinds of teas that come from all over the world, and there you even have the Colombia one there, There's quite a huge selection of teas to have. They're all different flavors. But the other thing that tea has is different properties, right? So some people will be drinking chamomile to sleep, which is the biggest example. And then there's a vast other things that tea has.
Chai tea?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's hot. It's good?
Yeah. Nice.
A couple guys here.
Nice. No, you don't do that. You just put it on it. You just put it in it.
Like what?
Yeah, put it on, and now just put that here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all.
You've been here 3 times before.
Yeah.
That's just to keep the leaves out of your tea, and then you just put it like that. And every time you pour, you just do that. And go pour it. You see this color change here. Oh, that's good. That's it.
No, I like a lot.
You like it creamy, isn't it? Nice. And you've got 2 lumps of sugar in your tea.
Yep.
So, Robbie, these are the types of English tea services.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we went for full tea. It's also known as afternoon tea. It's also known as low tea, but it's also known as high tea.
What?
So the difference between low tea and high tea just means the table. So a high tea would be served at a high table, which is my preference. Low tea is because English people have living rooms. If you go to Italy or France, sometimes they don't go to the living room for coffee at the end of a meal, right? Whereas English people do that, right? And so that's why there's a low tea that's popular.
Oh, okay.
And then there's cream tea. So cream tea is just the scones with the jam, right? And then light tea would be the upper tier. It would just be the cakes.
Just the cakes.
Yeah, and the tarts, right? And then, of course, you have royalty.
Oh, what's royalty?
Royalty is a high tea or a full tea.
Yeah.
The full afternoon tea, right?
Yeah.
And you add champagne to it. That's the only difference.
instead of like tea?
No, you have the tea.
Oh, you also have it?
You have the champagne as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is a 3-tier service. The first course is the savories at the bottom, right? Sandwiches, and usually salmon or meats.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like a meal. That's what makes it the full tea. The second course, or the second tier, is scones with jam, and it's always scones and jam, and that's known as the cream service, the cream tea service.
Yep.
And on its own, it's the cream tea. And then the top tier, the third tier, are the sweets. You know, you have like different, that's really varied. It could be cookies, it could be cupcakes, little cupcakes, just chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we've seen lots of different types. And that, the third course and the second course together are known as light tea.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wow. Can you explain the levels?
Yes, so we have right here the beef kebab, egg sandwich, cucumber sandwich, and the corn fritters.
Oh, nice.
Scones with the jam and cream. And then we have here a soft sugar cookie, a chocolate peanut butter cup, and a raspberry cake.
Great. And this is clotted cream here?
Or homemade scone cream, so it's not exactly clotted cream.
Right. With jam. All right, thank you. So, we start usually at the bottom, Robbie, when we have tea, and we work our way up, right? So, down here, we have the meat last.
Yeah.
We want to have the lighter stuff. So we have an egg sandwich, cucumber. All teas usually have a cucumber sandwich, right? With the crust cut off on white bread. And then we got the corn fritters, okay?
Yeah.
So I propose we start with the cucumber sandwiches.
All right.
Oh, that looks good. So cucumber sandwiches are only good when they're thinly sliced, Robbie. Yeah. Go ahead. Only good. It's the only way you eat cucumber. And when they're thinly sliced.
You got ranch or mayo?
It should be butter. I'm tasting a bit of dill. Very good. Yeah. The cucumber sandwich had chive cream cheese, homemade, right? I mean, I would eat a cucumber sandwich at home if like that.
If it was like that, yeah.
So you got more tea going?
Sugar.
All right, then we'll dive into the next. All right, Robbie. Okay, Robbie, next it's the egg. Grab it. Oh, yeah. Looks like a nice layer there. Ooh. All right, Robbie.
So good.
A bit of onion in that, yeah.
I don't even care.
Yeah, there's a bit of green onion in it. Very little though. Perfect, Robbie.
Best egg sandwich.
It's not even heavy on mayo, but yeah. Very good. Getting some yolk in it as well. Okay, Robbie, so we've done the two sandwiches. Now we're going for the next, which is corn fritters. No, it's okay. So the corn fritters are hot.
This is the first time we've heard.
Yeah, I never had a corn fritter before.
That's pretty good.
Beautifully presented there. Okay, so the reason we're having this is because it's hot. So we had the two cold sandwiches. Now we're going into the hot parts. All right, go for it, bud. Your grandmother used to make something similar to this. Oh, there's actual corn in it.
Yeah. I know.
Wow, this is different. I've never had this before in a tea.
What's the cream?
Sour cream. Yeah. Oh my God.
So good. It's salty.
Yeah.
Salty and sweet.
Oh, I taste the corn is so delicious. All right, Robbie, now we're ready for the meatiest portion of the tea.
I thought we were going to go eat this.
Yes, sometimes they are edible.
Not this time.
Look at that.
Amazing.
Looks like a regular kebab, right?
Oh, it actually smells.
Bite it, Robbie. Go.
It's cold. Oh wow.
Oh.
It's cold. But
Yeah, it's a little bit cold, but wow, very spiced, eh?
it's not spicy.
Holy cow! Oh my god!
I want this in a wrap.
The meat is not ground beef.
It just has a kick.
It's like it's yeah, me too. You know what it is? It's like I bet you it's like bison or something.
Oh,
It's hard to tell because it's so spicy. Sometimes you get salmon on the first level, right, Robbie? In this case, we got something very substantial. All right, Robbie, so the second tier involves some operation. Yeah, usually everything is made to be eaten with your fingers at the beginning, and now we're getting into slicing. Most people slice their scones.
yeah.
So I like to slice mine in half.
It's warm. It's pretty kind of sliced.
Very nice.
Oh, I think
Pulls together nicely, Robbie.
I
So-
lost a bit.
There's two things you could put on it as a base. Clotted cream and butter. Okay?
It's actually homemade.
Yeah? So I suggest
One.
one on one side and then the other on the other side.
I agree.
So we each get a quarter of this stuff. Okay? So take a quarter of it. And that's their homemade version of the clotted cream because it's illegal in Quebec. So you know what because it's not pasteurized. Do you know what English and clotted cream have in common? They're both illegal in Quebec. Yeah, but you know what? We're speaking English. Come and arrest us. All right, there you go with a little bit of jam. Perfect scone should be buttery tasting and
buttery.
crumbly. A slight crumbly. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ooh, action shots. Let me see that scone. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Good, Robbie? How's it compare to your mom's?
So much better.
Okay. All right, so the butter one, the clotted one was good. How's that butter one? I find from the difference between this and your mom's is that these are extremely fluffy.
And buttery.
Yeah, buttery and fluffy.
Mom hates butter.
Your mom's, yeah, and your mom's is also very dense. But you know what? They're good too, but these are, it's like eating a cloud,
That's what's happening.
right? We've made it to the last tier.
Yep.
So the last tier we have 3 items. And what order did we decide to go?
Sugar cookie because it's the lightest.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember this one. It was like raspberry.
Yes, I see the raspberry in it, yeah.
And then this because it's chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah, so chocolate and peanut butter are both heavy to begin with. And so if we started with the chocolate, then you're not going to appreciate those cookies.
We're tasting chocolate cookies.
Yeah.
It's like-
So like, because the butter, these things, you're going to have a light taste. And it's good to like, really appreciate those light tastes without being masked by something else, right? All right.
Let's go.
Go for it.
Take this one.
Yeah, go for it. It is, eh? Yeah? Ooh.
No, this is.
Yeah.
You know those frosted sugar cookies?
Yeah.
It has an aftertaste. It's like frosted sugar cookies,
Oh.
better version.
But there's no frosting on it.
It's,
Yeah, it's got a real sweetness to it. Oh, yeah, I do.
it's almond flour.
But they're not hard.
No, they're so
They're soft.
They're like the scones.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic, isn't it? Yeah, very subtle. It's not almondy like a Chinese cookie.
Just made with almond flour.
Yeah, because Chinese cookies are also hard. These are soft and wonderful. All right. Second one, third tier. Go for it, bud.
I'm not really sure what to expect. Oh.
Which is gushy. Is it gushy? Yes.
What?
Yes. Cake-ish.
What?
Well, you're playing with two flavors. You got the cakey part.
Oh,
It's not ginger.
it's amazing.
And then you got a really sharp, wow. The raspberries are really strong.
Blueberry.
No way. That's raspberry, I know. I feel the seeds on my teeth.
Yeah, me too. Never mind.
You know why this is good? Because it's tart,
It's amazing.
right? And then we go into the sweet. You know what's gonna happen when we have the chocolate?
It's gonna be even sweeter.
Exactly. So we started off with light, then we went to tart, and now we're going with
Sweet.
sweet. Okay, Robbie, it's time.
My favorite candy, peanut butter cups. Reese's?
Yes. You expect that to be something like that, eh? All right, Robbie,
Comparing this to
go ahead.
chocolate king,
Yes.
to me, Reese's. Oh, it's the shape of a peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
So already, this is better than Reese's. You know why?
Why? Oh, it's got kind of like. Oh yeah.
Whenever you peel it, the
Oh
chocolate
yes,
doesn't
yes,
come
it
off.
is. It's got the little sides, and then it's like a little sandwich.
It's like a little Reese's.
Yeah.
Alright,
Go for it, Robbie.
going in. Oh my god. Is that dark chocolate?
No. 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 Milk.
Dark chocolate.
The chocolate is thicker,
Oh,
but it's a soft chocolate,
you're right. Maybe it's just less.
right? And it's a bit. It's taken some damage. I like it. Very good. I'd say the ratio has more chocolate than a peanut butter cup. A peanut butter cup has more,
Peanut butter.
but the peanut butter is real. It hasn't been processed like in a Reese's.
I mean, I love Kraft peanut butter.
Because you can tell that they kind of like wiped it out, That's really powerful, eh? Like funny, these little bits are like super powerful, like very much like French cuisine, where the portions are small.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Yeah. So that's it, Robbie.
So tasty.
And we've gone through 2 pots of tea so far. And we're still finishing it up.
Come on. Second.
Second cup, yeah. Second pot. All right. Excellent.
When did you open and why did you decide to open?
So we opened in March 2019, and we decided to open this tea room because we were working together, and we're at 3 o'clock, and we're always having our tea time at work, and we're like, it would be so fabulous to have a food truck down there, and we could just have sandwiches and teas and scones. So we decided to just like, you know what?
Let's
The
do
opportunity
it.
came,
Yes.
and she was calling a lawyer. She incorporated us. I'll let you tell your part of the story of that.
Like Christine was saying, we just wanted our own tea time snacks. We thought of a food truck first. Food trucks are hard to open in Montreal. You have to have an actual kitchen.
Right.
And so I think one day I had to call a lawyer for work stuff, and I just said, do you have an incorporation lawyer? Someone called us within a couple of hours, and then we had a meeting 2 days later, and all of a sudden we were incorporated. We weren't even thinking about it that deeply. And then we're like, everything just kind of snowballed from there.
So you don't need a full kitchen for this? Is this why it's a bit easier?
No, we need a full kitchen for this.
Yes.
But for a food truck,
Oh, I see.
you also have to have a full kitchen. You can't just have a food truck.
Right, gotcha.
And so
Oh,
the
yeah.
food truck, like the food truck idea kind of got pushed to the side.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's open a restaurant and we'll do the food truck later. And the plan was to still do the food truck, but then COVID happened and all these things
Right.
happened that it could still be something in the future.
So I noticed your hours have changed a bit.
Yes, pre-COVID, we were open 5 days a week,
Yes.
from 11 to 6 o'clock.
Right.
But since COVID, we did from Friday to Sunday with the seatings, and from 11 to 3:30.
Okay.
Sorry, I just heard the
Yeah.
door.
Right. It's okay. So is business still good?
It's good. After COVID, we had somebody write an article about us in the Gazette, and that really got our name out there.
Oh,
And
nice.
That's kept us busy and good with the limited hours now.
Yes.
We're doing better than we were when we were open.
Yeah,
5
because
days.
you're scrambling to get a seating. Yeah, like
and it was
like
hard
us.
at first because we were only open for a year before the COVID shutdown.
Right.
So that was like the first year of business, getting known, finding our groove and everything. And then the COVID years lasted about 2 years. We also had in between, Christine got pregnant, had a baby. I went back to school to learn bread making, and now I'm in a pastry program. So with us doing like all these things, it kind of limits our hours a bit because like right now I'm in school from 3:30 to 11 p.m. So I come here in the mornings, do my work, then go to school Monday to Friday. So we did want to open more hours.
Right.
But I think once I finish the program, then we'll go back to more hours and open.
So you're
more days.
specialized in the food industry.
I am.
Yes, yeah, we could tell
Yes.
because the food was. Yeah. We reviewed
thank you.
all your food before, and it was quite good.
Thank you. I mean, I've been doing custom cakes since 2010.
Yeah.
And then I had talked to Christine about. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't even 4.
Yeah, he was even
Well,
more.
but I was telling Christine doesn't remember this conversation, but years ago, me and Christine became good friends in 2012, 2014. We really became good friends, and I had told her back then I'd really love to open a place that has many different rooms, so
Right.
that when people get reservations, they can have
Yeah.
their own space and like whatever.
So what is this room called?
The dining room.
This is the dining room.
This is the dining room.
All right.
That's the salon out there.
Okay, very good. You have names for
We
the
do.
Yes, that's good.
And they're kind of themed, right? The tables here are high tables, like a dining room table. The tables there are
Yeah.
coffee table height,
Yeah.
and the sofas and stuff.
So when Robbie and I went to Scotland and we had breakfast in this beautiful resort, they have names for the rooms.
Yeah.
So you might think of, it says to me is because of the color, I would call this a silver jubilee room, dining room.
That's funny because the color of the paint is
Yes.
Silver Spring.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
is Silver Spring.
So the silver jubilee would have been the Queen's Jubilee, but it works. It's because having tea, of course, there's a royal touch for it. Robbie and I are dressed in our Scottish
Scottish.
attire because that's how we approach the tea. It's like a very formal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a chance of us moving.
Oh,
We're looking at other spots to be able to expand a bit and have a bigger space. So this could be happening soon, and maybe the new place will have names.
oh, nice, very good.
So we love your menu. It's very varied, very varied. New word. How do you choose it, and like how often do you change it?
Well, thank you. The menu, we change it every single month.
Oh wow.
So since we've opened, I actually haven't repeated anything.
I don't remember the word yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, every month we change. The only things that we keep that are staple are the scones and the egg sandwich and the cucumber sandwich.
Yeah.
But every other item changes. Our anniversary is in March. So every March, we actually have a vote for all the past year menu, and people vote for their favorite, and then we bring it back in for the March anniversary. And then starting in April is our new year. And every year I've kind of had some kind of theme. So the first year, I think I had a different pie every month, and then I would just change the other items to seasonal things or things that I felt kind of matched together. The second year was every month was a different pound cake, and then the third year every month there was a different bonbon chocolate, like a filled chocolate.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Which was actually.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably, yeah.
That was the most difficult year.
Yeah.
I thought chocolates would be easy. Chocolates are not easy to make.
No.
The tempering and the fillings. and the
Your
different
chocolate
types
was tempered that we had yes.
But that was a big learning process for me because I thought
Yeah.
it would be easy. I'm like, I know how to do cakes, and I thought it would be simple, but it wasn't.
That's
That
why
was-
it's different from Reese's peanut butter cups, Robbie. It's like a superior version of it, Your kebabs were to die for, and when Robbie and I approach eating anything from a tea sitting, we always we follow the right order, and then even on the first tier, we always start with the sandwiches that are light, and then we knew that the kebabs were going to be spicy, so we ended with that.
Did you find it spicy?
It had it wasn't hot spicy, but it was fantastic spicy. Like it would have overpowered a cucumber sandwich.
Yes.
So we started with the cucumber sandwich, And what I find about the kebabs too, I've never seen kebabs at high tea before.
Yeah.
But it always works. Like high tea will always have the ability to accept any kind of food from around the world because it's imperial to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, Victorians loved their varied menus.
Yes.
Especially when they were overseas, they had access to all these incredible things. It's like you brought, you know,
that was
having it here, it's like you brought, you know, foods from around the world right to our table.
Actually, last year, our menu every month was a different country. I highlighted foods from different countries.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
You missed the UK.
Do you have a Facebook page?
We do.
Okay,
Facebook
I mean,
and
that's the kind of
Instagram.
thing that would really get people like to get excited.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different theme.
But every single month I did a different country. The first month, May, we did the UK, so we had we had the Scottish tablet. I don't know if you know Scottish tablet. We had Battenberg cake. And
it's Louis
we had
Battenberg, yes.
the Welsh Aberfraw cookie.
Okay.
And then the savories, I can't remember. We had a sausage roll.
Okay.
The egg and cucumber sandwich, and the last thing was a Irish potato scone. So we did do like different. We did a lot of different countries. We featured Iran and India. India for my background. We did China for the Chinese New Year for Christine's background. We did Germany for Oktoberfest. We actually did for January. We did Caribbean.
Right.
And then for Christmas, we actually did favorites from different Christmas movies.
What was the theme this time?
This month, okay, so this month, now it's the New Year, so the theme is actually, we featured different foods that have national days this month. So this month, there's National Kebab Day.
Yes.
There's National Corn Day. The National Peanut Butter and Chocolate Day.
Oh, I see.
And National Shortbread, not shortbread, sugar cookies.
Yeah.
And then National Raspberry Day.
Yeah.
So we're this year for until March, we'll be doing like all those national foods and just featuring them in different ways.
I really enjoyed the corn, the fritters that you had and we ate it in the right order because they're so delightful. Corn can be overpowered easily.
Yeah.
The kebabs would have overpowered it. So we had that corn first, you know, and then we had the kebabs. It was like the perfect finish.
Well, I'm happy you enjoyed it.
For the first layer. Yeah. Very good. And sorry, what was your name?
Nadine.
Nadine.
Yes.
Robbie, this is Nadine. And we're very happy to see your restaurant. We hope that you thrive. And whatever location, we hope it stays in the West Island.
We're hoping to stay in the village.
Okay, perfect.
So
even closer.
Yeah, we're planning to stay here. It's not, we like this area.
Yeah.
And, you know, we have our loyal customers. And so
Great.
It's nice to see you guys back too.
All right, thank you. Yes,
Thank
we
you.
do like coming here. Great.
I can't believe how you're not a kid anymore.
Yeah, no. The first time he came here, he was a bit. Yeah, you had your other kilt. You were a little kid. You were wearing either your
You were
black
so
watch
young.
or you were tiny, Robbie.
Yeah.
Great.
Still remember that.
So how do you choose your teas and how, like, often do you change it or, like, add more?
So we met a few suppliers when we first started the project, the tea room, and we fell in love with Camellia sinensis when we tried it and talked to the one of the.
Can you say that slowly?
Oh, sorry. Yes,
What is it?
Camellia sinensis.
Camellia sinensis.
Camellia.
You still said it really fast.
Camellia sinensis.
Camellia sinensis. Okay. It sounds like a Latin version of some bug or something.
It's some flower. It's a flower.
Oh, okay,
It's a
yeah.
flower, and it's a local Montreal tea salon.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
So they have an online store. They have a little tea shop downtown in Quartier Latin.
Yeah.
So you could actually order. They have a huge catalog, and the person who was in charge of our account, he actually suggested a lot of the teas, and he made a sample of quite a few of them.
Yeah.
And we started actually with only, I think, 8 choices or 9 choices of tea. And then over the years, we added a couple more. The chai, we used to have a celebration chai during the holidays, which is a special one. And this year, after that, they ran out of it, so we tried Camellia's house blend chai, which is really popular and everyone really loves it. And every month, depending on how the menu changes, we add a specialty as well to the menu. So far, we are at 13 choices now.
Wow.
From where we started.
I mean, maybe to you it never seems like enough because you're a teetotaler. I think the average person probably couldn't even name 3 teas, you know? Like everybody knows orange pekoe, and even orange pekoe is like not a known thing. They just they always say just regular tea, you know. So I mean, it's good that people can go to a place where there's varied teas, because I mean, you do taste the difference between different teas for sure, right?
And we try to have a variety that has different flavor,
right?
So that if someone doesn't like certain flavor, there's another one that could be appealing.
Yeah, so Robbie is a young kid, and he fell in love with chai. You know, I think a chai is like the kind of thing that a kid would usually like. So, I mean, that's great.
Yep.
Yeah, very good. So we enjoyed our overall thing. The menu thing was quite an adventure to hear about. Yeah. And Robbie and I we love coming here. We come at least once a year. It's a ritual for us. We get all dressed and everything, and we hope that you guys stay successful. And if you have a launch, we'll try to go to your launch as well.
We'll invite you.
Oh, great! All right, thanks so much.
Thank you.
That's it, Robbie, and
That's it for now for the Robbie and Dad Show.
he's Robbie.
He's Dad. If you like this video, why don't you check out our mukbang playlist? That's it for now for the Robbie and Dad Show.
He's Robbie.
And he's Dad.